Think a backyard needs a pool to be fun or inviting? Think again. There are dozens of inspiring backyard no-pool ideas that deliver charm, relaxation, and style without the maintenance or cost of a swimming pool. Why settle for ordinary when you can turn your outdoor space into something special? From fairy-lit walkways to cozy reading spots, these ideas help any backyard shine. Ready to breathe new life into your yard? Let's dig in. Imagine strolling beneath a glowing canopy of fairy lights, each step bordered by beds of wildflowers. This setup turns a simple backyard path into a magical escape. The lights add warmth and charm, while wildflowers bring color and attract butterflies. It's achievable with basic supplies and some creativity. Not everything is rosy, though. Fairy lights require electrical access and occasional upkeep. Wildflowers don't bloom all year, so plan for changing scenery. Still, the end result is a walkway that feels straight out of a storybook and invites guests to linger longer outdoors. Imagine sinking into soft, patterned cushions under a sky sprinkled with stars. A backyard cinema nook with boho flair turns any evening into a cozy movie night. Lanterns cast warm light, and even the smallest yard can fit a projector and sheet for a screen. Who needs a pool for summer fun? Skip expensive renovations. Grab a few oversized pillows, string up fairy lights, and invite friends. This setup works for kids and adults alike. Snacks, laughter, and comfort all included. The only downside? Rain can spoil plans, so keep a weather app handy. Why settle for bland fences? A vertical succulent wall can turn a cramped backyard into a living work of art. Succulents thrive with little water and almost no fuss. Just attach planters to a sturdy frame or wood pallet, then fill with soil and plants. Maintenance? Practically a breeze. This approach creates a modern vibe without stealing precious ground space. Succulents come in wild colors and shapes, giving you endless options. Be mindful, some vertical installations dry out quicker, so check soil moisture often. A little attention keeps your wall lush and eye-catching all season long. Old wood boards can become the centerpiece of your yard. A rustic potting bench isn't just for gardeners, it's a conversation starter. Place mason jars filled with fresh basil, mint, or rosemary nearby. The aroma welcomes everyone, and the mix of textures adds warmth without demanding a pool's upkeep. This setup saves space and money. You skip the digging, the chemicals, and the risk of soggy towels. Instead, you get a practical work area and a living spice rack. Guests will notice the difference. Imagine snipping herbs for dinner, right beside your own handcrafted bench. Imagine a hammock gently swaying in a shady corner. Draping sheer curtains around it gives instant privacy and a touch of luxury. Think resort on a budget. Add climbing vines such as jasmine or clematis, and you'll enjoy both fragrance and greenery. Who needs a pool when relaxation looks like this? Practicality matters, though. Sheer curtains need regular washing if you're near pollen-heavy plants, and vines can attract insects. Still, most would agree that the atmosphere created outweighs minor upkeep. This setup offers a peaceful escape, perfect for reading or daydreaming on lazy afternoons. A minimalist Zen sand garden with sculptural stones offers a calming escape, even in a small backyard. Raking the sand into gentle patterns encourages mindfulness. Large stones serve as natural art and focal points. Maintenance stays simple, no mowing or watering. However, strong winds or curious pets might disrupt your careful patterns. Thinking about adding one? Start by clearing a flat space and choosing a few striking stones. Use clean, pale sand for contrast. Keep decorations limited. Less clutter means more peace. This style appeals to those who crave simplicity and solace right outside their door. A mosaic stepping stone path adds color and personality, winding through native plant beds like a gentle ribbon. This approach suits small and large spaces alike. Native plants save water and attract birds, while mosaics invite curiosity. Why not let the path's pattern reflect your family's story? Maintenance stays simple, mosaics clean easily, and native plants thrive with little fuss. Consider arranging the stones to invite wandering, not rushing. One downside: intricate mosaics may need repairs after heavy freezes. Still, the charm and environmental benefits more than make up for occasional upkeep. Ever craved an outdoor nook that feels like a secret haven? A hanging chair tucked beneath leafy plants can be your personal escape. Add a soft blanket, a side table for iced tea, and string lights overhead. Suddenly, your backyard whispers, "Stay a while and finish that chapter." While it's easy to create, watch out for mosquitoes or sun glare. Place your chair under partial shade. Think an old tree or tall hedges. Select weather-resistant cushions so rain doesn't ruin your comfort. This setup makes reading outdoors a daily treat, not a chore. Imagine a blank wall transformed into a lush, vibrant mural, tropical leaves, bold parrots, and fluttering butterflies. This trick adds color and personality, instantly making your backyard feel like a private oasis. Even the smallest yard can seem larger and more inviting with visual depth and movement. Painting a mural doesn't require an art degree. You can hire a local artist or try large stencils and weatherproof paint for a DIY approach. However, keep in mind maintenance. Regular touch-ups might be needed to keep colors bright. Still, it's a conversation starter that inspires outdoor lounging. Imagine gathering friends around a sunken fire pit, the seating circle hugged by pebble mulch and swaying wild grasses. It's simple, low maintenance, and feels like your own secret camp. Pebble mulch keeps weeds at bay, while wild grasses invite butterflies and birds, nature's own entertainment committee. This setup doesn't need complicated landscaping or constant upkeep. Wild grasses thrive on neglect, and pebble mulch won't wash away in the rain. The only caveat? Some grasses may spread more than you'd like, so choose varieties that fit your space. Ready for cozy evenings and effortless charm? Grab some marshmallows and see for yourself. Imagine a garden feature that's as functional as it is beautiful. A spiraling mound layered with thyme, basil, and rosemary, all within arm's reach. Herb spirals save space and create microclimates. This means sun lovers thrive at the top, while shade-tolerant plants stay cooler at the base. Ring your spiral with bursts of edible flowers, nasturtiums, violets, calendula. These pops of color attract pollinators and make salads look like art. Even better, you can snack as you weed. Maintenance is simple. Water from the top and let gravity do the rest. Who said backyards need pools to impress? Turn old pallets into a striking seating area that adds both function and flair. Stack, sand, and paint them in vibrant colors. Toss on bold patterned cushions. Think geometric shapes or wild florals. Your backyard transforms into an outdoor lounge, perfect for casual hangouts or a spontaneous afternoon nap. Sure, pallets can be rough around the edges. Sand them thoroughly to avoid splinters and use weatherproof cushions for longevity. Want to make it pop? Mix cushion sizes and throw in a quirky lantern or two. Suddenly, your outdoor space feels like a curated gallery, no pool needed. Why spend a fortune on outdoor entertaining when you can whip up a backyard bar cart from old crates or a forgotten table? A coat of bright paint and a few wheels bring it to life. This setup keeps your drinks handy and gives your space a dash of character. String lights strung overhead boost the mood instantly. Think mason jars, retro bulbs, or even fairy lights wound around the cart itself. Just remember, choose weatherproof options for safety. No need to chase perfection. Quirky, mismatched elements spark conversation and lend charm to every gathering. Imagine stepping through an archway draped with wisteria, its blossoms spilling over like purple waterfalls. Twinkling fairy lights snake through the vines, creating a scene straight out of a storybook. This setup doesn't just look magical, it also offers privacy, a sense of wonder, and a cozy nook for evening chats. Creating your own garden archway is simpler than you'd expect. Choose a sturdy metal or wooden frame. Plant fast-growing wisteria nearby and train its vines upward. String waterproof fairy lights across the arch. Maintenance involves occasional pruning and checking the lights, but the ambiance pays off tenfold. A sculptural water feature made with natural river stones brings movement and gentle sound to your backyard. Instead of a pool, you get art that feels alive and soothing. The stones blend well with plants and soil, making the space feel like a quiet creek. No swimsuit required. Maintenance is straightforward. Clean the pump filter and rinse the stones occasionally. But if you have lots of trees nearby, falling leaves may need more frequent attention. Still, the reward is a calming, eye-catching centerpiece. Why not let your outdoor space reflect your creative side, rather than just relying on the standard pool? Planting a wildflower meadow patch is a simple way to bring color and life to your backyard. Bees and butterflies flock to native blooms like coneflowers and milkweed. Skip the chemicals. These pollinators prefer it natural. Want less mowing and more beauty? Let a patch go wild and watch nature do its thing. Some might say wildflower patches look a little messy. That's fair, but the benefits outweigh the untidy edges. Every fluttering butterfly and busy bee boosts your local ecosystem. Start with a small sunny spot. Scatter seeds and water occasionally. You'll soon see your garden buzzing with new visitors. Old wooden ladders can easily become the centerpiece of your backyard. Lean one against a fence and fill the rungs with clay pots bursting with petunias or trailing lobelia. This approach adds height and dimension, making even small spaces feel lively and inviting without the fuss of a pool. Worried about weather damage? A quick coat of outdoor paint or sealant keeps your ladder going strong. Swap out plants seasonally for fresh color. Who says you need a pool to create a backyard sanctuary people actually remember? Sometimes a little nostalgia and creativity go a long way. Imagine a backyard space where kids and adults alike can express themselves freely. A chalkboard wall offers just that, an ever-changing canvas for doodles, games, or motivational quotes. Rain or shine, you'll always have fresh art or words to greet you with a smile. Chalkboard paint is inexpensive, and installation is straightforward. Use it to keep score during lawn games, celebrate birthdays, or jot down reminders. One word of caution: regular cleaning keeps the wall looking sharp and prevents chalk dust from spreading. Still, the small effort pays off in big creativity. Imagine sitting under a pergola with fabric billowing gently above while roses stretch and bloom around you. This setup cools your backyard, adds color, and turns an average space into a peaceful retreat. You just need sturdy posts, outdoor fabric, and a few climbing rose plants to begin. Maintenance is straightforward. Water the roses, check the fabric for wear, and trim growth as needed. Some folks worry about thorns, but careful plant choice and regular pruning keep things in check. Want more privacy? Go heavier on the roses. Prefer sunlight? Use lighter fabric and fewer plants. Imagine gathering friends for a friendly match on an outdoor chessboard, oversized pieces in hand. This setup turns your backyard into a playful escape. Hand painting the pieces adds a personal touch. Think bold colors or quirky patterns. It sparks conversation and invites everyone from kids to grandparents to join in. However, weatherproofing is key. Rain and sun can quickly wear down paint and wood. Consider sealing each piece and storing them when storms threaten. While it can take time and effort to create, the payoff is a backyard centerpiece that offers both fun and function without needing a pool. Suspend a series of macrame plant hangers from sturdy tree limbs, turning your yard into a floating garden. This approach adds instant charm, making even small spaces burst with character. Select pots with trailing greenery or bright flowers. Rain or shine, your plants get natural light and airflow. Don't have mature trees? Try using a strong clothesline between two posts. Just remember, regular checks are smart. Windy days can tangle hangers or stress branches. Still, this setup brings a touch of whimsy, perfect for cozy gatherings or solo coffee mornings outside. Building a miniature meditation labyrinth from river rocks can turn even the smallest backyard corner into a peaceful retreat. Instead of splurging on costly water features, arrange smooth stones in swirling patterns. This simple project invites quiet reflection. Plus, it's low maintenance. No chlorine, no pumps, just calm. Don't worry if your pattern isn't perfect. That's part of the charm. Try walking the path barefoot. The cool stones feel grounding. Invite friends to stroll the labyrinth and see who finds it most relaxing. Sure, it won't cool you like a pool, but it may clear your mind faster. Imagine a shaded picnic area under a canopy of trees. Mismatched vintage tableware adds a touch of whimsy and nostalgia. Family meals become more memorable when plates and glasses don't match but tell a story. Who says you need a pool for backyard charm and laughter? Mixing and matching old plates or cups is budget-friendly and personal. Thrift shops offer hidden gems. Combine floral patterns with bold colors for a playful look. Add some cozy cushions and a checkered tablecloth. Suddenly, your backyard feels like a secret garden party, no pool necessary. Consider a geometric gravel garden filled with drought-tolerant succulents. This layout uses crisp lines and shapes to organize space, creating a clean, orderly look. Gravel paths reduce mud and weeds. Succulents thrive on neglect, so you'll save time and water. Why mow when you could admire sculptural agaves and bold echeverias? However, not everyone loves gravel's crunchy underfoot feel or the heat it can reflect in summer. Mulch or stepping stones can help soften the space. Add some quirky garden art or a bold planter for personality. A geometric gravel garden doesn't just save resources, it's a conversation starter. Imagine stumps painted in bright colors, some with tiny doors, others with cheerful windows, scattered beneath trees. Children invent stories, adults chuckle at the playful details, and neighbors admire your creativity. A gnome home village transforms drab corners into conversation starters, all with a few cans of paint and a dash of imagination. Maintenance is simple, though weather can fade colors over time. Add a coat of outdoor sealant for longer-lasting vibrancy. Want to involve the whole family? Let everyone design one stump. This backyard project invites laughter, storytelling, and a dash of childhood magic. No fancy pool required. Who says you need a pool to create a backyard worth bragging about? These backyard ideas without a pool prove that charm, fun, and relaxation can bloom from simple touches. Imagine movie nights under the stars or sipping lemonade beside a wildflower meadow. Pick one idea or mix a few. Start small, maybe a hammock corner or a mural wall, and watch your space come alive. Ready to transform your backyard? Let your imagination lead, and soon you'll wonder why you ever thought you needed a pool at all. Backyard patio designs, outdoor patio ideas, patio decorating ideas, garden decor ideas, spiritual garden.